Rambam. We are in the laws of Oval, of mourning. That's where we are. And interesting, yesterday I did a funeral and mentioned by the funeral that, look what we're learning today. And yesterday we began first two chapters of mourning. Now we got in chapter 3. Okay, halacha 1. With the exception of 6 relatives mentioned in the Torah and his wife, whenever a kohen, a priest, becomes impure because of contact with a corpse, if there are witnesses and a warning is administered, he's punished by lashes because he's not allowed to become impure because of the divine service that he needs to do, right? As it says in the verse, no one shall contract ritual impurity for the sake of the deceased person among his people. This applies whether one touches a corpse, stands over it, or carries it. And it applies to a corpse and to all other forms of ritual impurity stemming from a corpse. As implied, no one shall contract ritual impurity for the sake of the deceased person among his people. Hilchos Tumas Meis already described the factors associated with the corpse and that convey the impurity according to scriptural law and rabbinic law. Right, so we're speaking about the kohen over here in the context of mourning, right, and the burial of a corpse. So he can become impure for 7 different people, right, in his life. His wife, as was mentioned, father, mother, siblings, brother, sister, son, and daughter, right? So we're talking about the kohen, right? To become impure, we're talking about, because they need always to be in a state of purity, or because they need to be in a state of purity because of the divine service they do in the times of the Holy Temple. Similarly, the kohen receives lashes if he touches a grave. He may, however, touch clothes that touched a corpse, even though by doing so he contracts ritual impurity that continues for 7 days. Similarly, if a kohen enters a covered structure into which ritual impurity enters, he also gets lashes, because that's called an oyel. We've learned these laws when it came to laws of purity and impurity a while back, right? So that's also an impurity. This applies even though the source of impurity itself is another building. We've already explained all types of tents into which ritual impurity can enter and depart, and laws involving foliage and projections, the entities which bring ritual impurity, and those that interpose between the ritual impurity involves scriptural law and involves rabbinic law. All these discussions, Hilchos Tumas Meis. Yeah, we've had that. They also explained that non-Jews do not convey ritual impurity through an overhang. And when you come in contact with them, yes, but not over the overhang and other oil. Therefore, the graves are pure, and the priests may enter the cemetery and walk on their graves. It's forbidden only to touch impurity or carry it, as we've explained there. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to go. Just make sure we did a little bit of learning.